Folks, I just, want to let you know how well Haley's been looking after us. She's just done everything possible. We're here and being looked after and wined and dined in this beautiful place. We've been out on game drives. We've had a look at all the other properties that are part of the portfolio in the Kruger, from the farmstead to the farmhouse to the waterside, and of course Malewane Main Lodge as well. All of it is just incredibly special, and you can see why Royal Malewane and the Royal portfolio are ranked so highly. But I want to know a little bit more about you, Haley.
Me?
How long have you been working here?
So I started, here I've been for about a year now. Started last October.
Okay.
I actually come from the other property called the Silo.
Oh, right. That's
Yes,
in Cape Town, right?
That's in Cape Town.
Okay.
So, with COVID, reshuffling staff and all of that, I ended up here. I was only supposed to be here for 3 months. Well, that's what I told myself. And then I gave it another 3 months, and then I decided, I fell in love with this place and decided to stay. So,
Wonderful.
Yeah,
and you've been here at Africa House or at some of the other properties?
all of the other
Okay.
properties. So we move between. Sometimes, when Africa House is empty, we'll go to the main lodge. So we move around everywhere. So yeah.
Fantastic. So you all get to experience. And do you have a personal favorite, or do you like them all?
I think I like Africa House more because it gives me time to have more one-on-one time with specific guests, whereas at the lodge there are so many. I don't know, I don't know, I think Africa House is my favorite because I get to personalize more, I get to meet, I get to know people, and a lot of the times it's repeat guests. So it feels like home for them. So
I must say you do a very good job at it, and you've made us feel very welcome. Everybody has said, wow, it's really a true home away from home.
Yes.
And I've just loved being here straight away from the first few minutes that we were here.
Yeah.
We felt comfortable.
Yeah.
How did you get into tourism, and what made you choose getting into 5-star luxury hospitality?
I'm actually a beauty therapist by trade, so
Okay.
I studied that, but I worked in restaurants to pay for studies. And I remember that I loved it so much because it was familiar to me. It's what I grew up with. Every weekend we would have a party at grandparents, and grandfather would always make sure that the glasses are full, and granny would always make sure that the plates are full and everybody's eating. And there was always just that festive, that beautiful feeling of entertaining and gathering, and
So you love being around people?
I love being around people, and I didn't realize how much I loved it until I actually worked in the hospitality industry. So and what I like about the hotels is that it's much more personalized. It's you can actually instead of a restaurant, there's different people coming in all the time. In a hotel, you actually get to spend time with people, you get to know people. So yeah.
And you've looked after all sorts of people. I know yesterday you were telling us that you looked after Elton John, I think.
Well, I haven't looked after him, but yeah, he was here.
He's come and stayed here.
I have, like I said to you, it's amazing how different really celebrities are when they come and stay with us, because you see a completely different side. They're so down to earth, and I have more names, but I can't really.
That's okay. You don't have to tell
really
us, but it just shows you the caliber of person that you are. That's
Yes.
being able to interact with, obviously, extreme VVIPs.
Yes.
And I think it takes a certain type of personality to make people feel immediately welcome.
Absolutely. You really do have to love this industry to actually be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed, you have to work under a lot of pressure at times, because everybody, it's like there's no set time for breakfast or for lunch or for dinner, and you kind of have to mold it according to everybody's. How do you manage to balance people's personalities? Because you must get some pretty strong personalities coming through.
Very strong, and I find that to be a challenge. I find that to be,
a good challenge.
A very good challenge. I haven't always been great. I've had to, over the years, get to this, you know. And but I think what keeps me going is I always try and just make sure that they are happy. So I try and find a way to kind of change that attitude, or if anything happens, just diffuse the situation. Because what's important to me is to make sure that they are happy. And that just makes it easier to deal with. And you know, it depends on how you react to them. You could make the situation worse, you could make them more angry. So if you have a different approach, it just becomes easy.
Wise words, wise words. I'm sure a lot of people can learn from what you're saying. Haley, tell me, how does it work for you here? Do you work every day for a certain amount of time and then get some time off, or?
So we can choose. You either work 3 weeks on and 1 week off,
Okay.
or you work 6 weeks on and 2 weeks off.
Okay.
But now when I say that, people think, oh wow, she's working 6 weeks straight.
Okay.
But you know, when you guys depart tomorrow, you're leaving tomorrow, you guys are leaving early. Normally we have people leave around 11 or so. We clean up the place. We have our day off for tomorrow, and then I have 2 days off after that. So we do have in between times where we do rest. You know, in this industry, you run, sometimes you wonder, oh wow, when was the last time I had a break?
Right.
But then you have days where we are very quiet, and now the bosses are very good with making sure that everybody gets
Enough
their rest. Yeah.
Really important.
Yeah.
So I know a bit of that myself, having worked in luxury lodges before starting our business. But what's your favorite thing to do on your time off? Do you like to get out of here, or do you
sleep? No, I actually, so I'm from Cape Town, and we do, I suppose, all over South Africa, braaiing is a big thing.
Okay.
So as soon as I have some time off, I literally just sit in front of the fire. And I'm trying to explore as well the area, because I haven't been here before. So there are a lot of nice places around here that I still need to go and see. I have been to Kruger. I would like to go to Dolstrom, God's Corner, or God's Window.
God's
sorry.
Window, yeah.
God's Corner.
That's not too far away from
Yes,
here, right?
yes. So there are all these other things that I still want to explore, and I do have the time.
And do you get a chance to go out and do some of the activities here at Royal Malewane as well?
Yes. So
Okay.
it's very important what we call it staff drives. So the rangers will arrange for us to go out and have a guest experience. So they will drive us around, show us all these beautiful animals. We'll stop for a drink and some snacks like you guys do. And then so that we can also explain to the guests, so we can understand what our guests are experiencing. But it's also it's fun for us as well.
Brilliant.
But we do have time for that.
It sounds like it's a good mix of challenges,
Yes.
good challenges from the
Yes.
sounds of things, but
Yeah.
also a chance to really enjoy the area that you're in.
Yes.
And it is truly beautiful, and obviously the rains have only just started to fall, and that bush has just got green, right?
Yep.
Almost
Very, very
overnight.
quickly. Yep. And it's not. And this is just the start. It's going to go more lush.
Yeah.
The other thing as well that I want to share with you, what's also so special about this place, is the Shangaan culture.
Right.
The people are really, they're very gentle and very respectful. You know, some people may say that they're stuck in the old times, but they just hold on to that respect and, you know, that culture, and very calm people. So it's quite special to be here.
Wonderful. So
Yeah.
obviously Jacques has been taking us out, and our tracker, Roderick,
Yes.
he has taken amazing care of us, and he is Shangaan, right?
Yes.
And he has been doing it for, I think, 18 years.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad I remembered it, but it struck me how much of a respected gentleman he is,
Yes.
and certainly his ability to find animals
Yes.
on game drives has been
I don't
incredible.
know how they do it. But yeah, chameleons stuck in trees. It's quite
Pretty
quite
impressive,
special. Yeah.
very impressive, but
Yeah.
equally impressive what you're doing.
Thank
And thank you so much for speaking to me and for allowing people to get a glimpse in to one of the premier luxury safari properties in Africa. And it's because of people like you that it's obviously doing so well. Thank you for taking care of us.
Thanks.
And I'm hoping that we're going to see you lots more as we send people your way to take care of.
Yes.
All right. Thank you,
Luke.
Haley.
Thank you.